You can watch it at any time of the day. It doesn't matter. Gratitude isn't just one day of the year. So let's not forget that. We're going to start with opposite side of the nose breathing. And that's another method of calming yourself down. Some people use it to fall asleep with, quieting the mind and the thoughts. And remember, your mind is not necessarily what rules your body. Your body often rules your mind. So working with the body and the breath makes that union, that's yoga, does mean a union, a yoke of the body and the mind and the spirit. Sometimes if you're very anxious, for example, you'll say, oh, every time I'm anxious, my stomach hurts. But otherwise, sometimes when your stomach hurts, then your mind starts thinking, I just want to sit down, I want to do this, I want to do that. So it's which comes first sometimes, and there's a lot of beliefs about the gut and the brain, but we won't talk about that right now. We're just starting opposite side of the nose breathing. So what you do is you take the two peace fingers, press them down. You've got your other fingers then. If this gets too complicated, you just use your index finger back and forth. Otherwise, take an inhale and then close off the right nostril and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, ring finger, close off the left, and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, close it off, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, close it off, exhale through the right. Let's do a few more. Breathing in through the right, close, exhale the left. Inhale the left, close, exhale the right. Last set. Inhale through the right, close, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, close, and exhale through the right. Bring your hands down. An interesting side note is that some of the more advanced yogis, probably not here in the West, have trained themselves to breathe themselves through opposite sides of the nose, breathing without using the hands. It doesn't even have to be a goal for us. It's just an interesting fact. So let's stretch out the arms and inhale up. Let your fingers touch. Exhale tall, and then bring them down to heart center. Let's take this moment to thank ourselves, to express gratitude toward ourselves, simply for being part of the universe. Expressing gratitude releases serotonin, releases dopamine. It has an effect on the brain. And at the same time, let's turn the hands outwards. So point the hands out, press them firmly, and express gratitude as you stretch your arms to something outside yourself, something beyond yourself. We never want to get too inner focused. And then bring the hands down again to your lap. Just going to adjust the screen. And once again, inhaling up. Bring them up, grow tall and long, bend them back. Bring them up, let the left hand just droop over the head, and the right hand starts to come down to the side. You can already feel the stretch here, and that might be enough right now. Otherwise, walk your right hand out. Start to extend the left. Walk it a little more. Maybe you can come down on your forearm. Stay sideways. And then maybe take that stretch touching the ground. Keep that left hip pressed down to the ground and release yourself up. So you've shown your body, your muscles where you're going. Let's go again. Let's inhale over. Wherever you land is absolutely perfect for you. And exhale over. Inhale can just be on top of the head. And exhale. Right hand comes up, rests on the head. Already feeling the opening in the right side. Whenever we think of opening the chest, we also want to think about opening the sides of the chest, making room. Walk your hand out. Stretch it out. Maybe bend. Maybe touch the ground. And release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the right knee up, close to the body if you can. Right hand comes straight out, stretch and tap your knee. And with your right arm, reach for the left and bow your head. Releasing that, let's take the left arm up and over. Pull up, you've got to pull everything in to get it around that thigh and turn to the right, look over your right shoulder. And then look over your left. Look frontwards. Take the right hand down to the outside take the left hand to the outside of the right foot and stretch it over that left knee. If you want, take the right arm up. Press back, press back, press back. And then put it down. Bringing up the left. Left arm reaches forward and caps the knee. Left hand grabs the right. Pull and bow. Bring yourself up. Right hand, scoop what was in, comes around outside that knee. You look over your left shoulder. And then turn your head to look over the opposite shoulder. Take a hold of the foot, pull it over the right knee. If you can straighten your leg, do. If bent, you're still getting the twist. And open up. And then put it outside the other knee. And let's take the shoulders up to the ears and then press them down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up and exhale down. Hands on the shoulders will just loop around once forward. And then backwards. Hands again to the knees, press them down and grow. Inhaling up. Once you're grown, pulling yourself up, press outward. Don't think about down. You're simply going out. Wherever you land, press the shoulders down and turn the head to the right. Bring it back and turn to the left. Taking yourself back up. Let's come into reverse table. Hands stretch behind the hips and lift yourself up. And then bring yourself down and let's lift the legs up. Take them down and press up again. Taking them down, lifting up. Bend your straight. Taking them down, last one. Lifting up Coming back down, pressing up. And take the right one down and up. Left one down and up. Release your hands. Bring them down. Let's come out to the side. Up and out. And then bring the feet together. Make sure you're on both sits bones. You can rock a little back and forth. If your knees are way up high, you might want to, here's Luna demonstrating, you might want to sit on the edge of a pillow because you'll find that brings on the edge, brings you down a little bit, and gravity can take your legs down. You can also use a block for that. So while we've got our feet together, let's inhale up, elbows out. Exhale, collarbones come down to the feet. And inhale back up, round, pull belly button in, scoop it up. You'll feel a little pulling on the side, which is what we're trying to get. And exhale over, inhale up, flat back. Exhale, inhale, chin to the chest. Take the head up and take it back, opening up the mouth, up the jaw so you can relax and open there. Bring your head up and let's take the right ear to the right shoulder. Let the head fall a little bit. The neck holds that 8 to 10 pound head all of the time. You want to keep it a little bit supple. And then left ear, left shoulder, come back and around, forward and up. Straighten out the legs and give them a shake. We'll do a forward fold here. Inhale from the hip flexors and exhale over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, descend. Point your toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, descend. Even if you're not going any further, you're thinking inhale, lengthen, exhale, descend to trigger all of the muscle fibers to follow the commands of your mind. And then stretch your neck out and bring yourself up. And let's come up onto all fours. I'm using the pillow under my right knee since I still have a little issue. So we're on all fours. Spread out the fingers. Remember, they're wide. You want to keep those fingers really active. They're not just little appendages. And shoulders are over the wrists, so you're not too far back. So your shoulders are there. And then you sway your back. Belly goes down and inhale up. Pull it in. Exhale, tuck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And come to neutral. Step forward with the right foot. Thumbs come together. This balances all the paired organs in our body. So inhale them, arms up. Exhale, open to the right. Let's reverse here. So go backwards. And then almost like a somersault, bringing the both arms forward and down. Curl your back toes under and come to a lunge. You can put a block under this left hand, better than your pillow if you'd like. So the left stays down, turn to the right and bring that right arm up. Let's bend it towards the ear for extra stretch there. And touching the earlobe, which is an acupressure point. The arm comes up and you're down. Lift the right leg. Lift it up, three-legged dog. And then put it right back, oops, to where it was. And bring the other knee down. Let your left elbow come down, turn towards the knee, and the right arm is up. Both hands inside, lift up again. And then come down. Hands on either side of the foot. Take it back. Straight back. Press through all your toes. We're going to lift the leg up for a balance. So lift it up and take your left arm out. Keep the leg up. Bring the hand down. Finding your balance, take your right hand around to stretch the wrist. And then back. And then the left hand, you don't have to put a lot of weight, you're just stretching out the wrist. And then the right one, upside down, watch the fire finger, the thumb, and set it down. And the other one. And then we're bringing that leg around to the side, toes point front. Thread the needle, left arm swings underneath over towards the foot. Right arm, let's keep it straight ahead. Just demonstrating. Coming out of it, your right hand's by your face, the left arm is up and down. Squish my little partner over a bit. We're taking the right leg up and bringing it front, straight in front. Kneeling pyramid pose. Bend over it. Come up. So maybe you're using 2 blocks on either side here. That's great if you are. Pick the blocks up and take them to the side for the twist. So when you're twisted on the side, don't do just a shoulder twist. We want the whole body to come around. So press your hips a little bit to the left. And then come back. And then we'll come forward into a deep lunge. And then come back. And come forward. You can also think of these as half splits. You can always stretch out your front leg. And come back. Or stretch out the back. And then bring this knee back. And we'll do the other side. Stretch out your left leg. And lift it up. I'm a little uneven here, so the balance might be awkward for me. Take your right hand up for your balance. And then put it down and turn it to stretch the wrist. Turn the other one to stretch the wrist. Take the back of your hand and remember your fire finger. And the back of the other. And back. Stretch here. And step forward. Hook the thumbs. Inhaling up. Exhale over. Reversing. And bringing the arms down to come to the lunge. Right hand down and left arm up. Left hand down, we're going to pick up this left leg Lift it, don't scrape it, bring it out. Three-legged dog. And then set it right back where you got it. Taking it back for a stretch. And look back, make sure all your toes touch the mat. You might have to wiggle your foot a little if you have a very small, teeny baby toe. And pick it up and take it over to the side, toes point front. Make enough space in your body because you're going to reach underneath. Right arm up and come underneath with the left arm straight ahead. Left arm by the face and right arm comes up and down. Lift that leg and bring it front. Straight leg, bow over it. Believe we didn't do the part where we come down on our forearm on this side. So we'll do that right now and raise up the left. And now let's get our legs straight front, bowing over it. Bring both hands in, stretching out here. And then come back and forward. And back and forward. And then come back. We're getting a little bit out of the sequence of the other side, but we're getting it all in. So you're coming over to the left. This is the deeper twist. I'm crunching here, but I want to be more straight so that you can see. And then come back. Bend it. This time we'll come up again to a lunge, and you're going to step this left foot back to the right, downward facing dog, taking your breaths. This is the chance in downward facing dog to just let the weight of the head stretch out your neck. So make sure your head is between your two biceps here, and that your eyes are looking back to your knees or eyes to thighs. Switch your glance forward and walk up to your hands. You can bend as much as you need to get these hands on the ground. Take them to your hips and hinge up. So take a moment here in mountain pose. Take a moment too to not use the adverb to, T-O-O, so much. Don't use it in I'm too fat, I'm too thin, I'm too young, I'm too old, I'm too weak, I'm too strong, I'm too flabby, I'm too muscular. To is an exaggeration of anything you feel, and as you use it, you believe your thoughts, and we're not necessarily our thoughts. So just for a while, let go of to and just be. That is staying in the present, and it's also inhale up, bringing the hands down, turn them towards your middle of your brow, the third eye. It's seeing things as they really are. And let your hands come down. Let's come into stork pose. Inhale the right knee up. Maybe take it a little bit higher if you can before taking it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the left and lift it a little bit before setting it down. Inhale up, point up. Get that energy from the soles of the feet up through the crown of the head. We are our energy. We're are what we give out, what we take in. Inhale up and exhale over to the side. Come back up. And over to the other side. Come back up. A little bit of a back bend. And chest first. Dive off into your leg. Exhale down. Touch maybe the floor. Spread the arms and inhale back up. A meditative pose here. So we'll come into warrior one. Right foot front, left one back. Warrior one. What we're doing is inhaling our arms up. Then we're going to cross over. I'll show it. Inhale up. Exhale. If you have your block, you might want to put it here. Exhale. Then come back up. Inhale. And just exhale to warrior two. So we move as we breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. Come up onto the ball of the back foot for the balance. Sinking down. Take the hands back, stretching out the shoulders and the upper back. Bring them back up and back leg to front. Come around side to side. And let's do the other one. Stepping forward with the left, the right one is back. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're simply movement and breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And up on the ball of the foot, sinking down. This time take your arms to goalpost arms and bring them in and out and down and up. Back leg to front. We'll take the cellular breath in a warrior one pose. So we'll do it as humble warriors. Step forward with the right foot, back with the left. Go a little bit wider than your earlier warrior one. Make sure your hips face front. Watch your knee doesn't go beyond your toes. And then bring the arms up. This is going to be the long inhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Keep breathing in, keep that in. Chin to chest. Hands come back. Pull back, still holding in. Tighten in the belly. Tighten in the glutes. Tighten in the Kegel muscles. Come over, still holding your breath if you can. Strength and humility. And then start to let it out as you come up. Nice. And back to front. Left foot forward, right one back. Spreading it out a little bit. Hips come front. Bring the arms up. Get ready for your deep inhale. Inhale. Keep holding it. Chin to chest. Come back. Belly in and tight. Coming over. Glutes. Kegel muscles coming over, still holding the breath. If you can, do it longer than I say if you're able, or let it out sooner if you prefer. As you come up, you're letting out that breath. And let's take the arms out, flip over, step forward, and shake your feet. And then because We always do it, but especially here for Thanksgiving, let's come into tree pose. This is where we honor our place in the world, and we also honor the place of every other living thing in the world. So we come into tree pose, recognizing the physicality of connecting to the earth as we rise up. Inhale, and exhale, lifting up your right leg. If you want, grow and bloom. Helping the balance, if you want, bring the hands up and secure yourself from the head all the way down to the foot. Another way to find the balance. And then let it down. For those who are really good at balancing this, you can also advance the pose by closing your eyes. Most of us are fortunate to have all the 5 senses that we use to balance. But if we didn't have our sight, that would be a challenge to find our balance. So you're feeling so secure with your balance. Let's do the left. Inhaling up and exhale. And then use whichever technique you like. And letting go. Coming to downward facing dog by inhaling up and exhaling over. Inhale up to a flat back, lengthen, and exhale, step back to plank. So hold your plank just for a moment here, a little strengthening. And then bring your right knee down. Oops, this is where I need to get my pillow, sorry. Bring your right knee down and stretch out the left. Turn to the side. So my left toes are pointing left. My right foot, the toes are pointing to the left. And bring your arm up and over. Pivot that right leg back for the back bend, where you push your hips forward. And then come on back. Curl those toes under and press back downward facing dog. I'll do it sideways. For this side, so I'm in downward facing dog. Coming to plank, I roll forward, shoulders over wrists. Bring down the left and turn. I didn't want to have my back to you, so I will go this way. Turn on the left and here. Inhale the arm up and over. Spin the shin, press the hips forward, and you're in your back bend. And then coming back, once again, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Look forward, step, stay low, reach your arms up, and then with that momentum, bring yourself all the way up. Inhale up, and exhale down. Coming onto our back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look up. Walk the hands forward. Walk the feet forward. Come down. Stretch them out and lie back. If you have your belt near you, use it. Otherwise, you can do this without. You're going to just take it around the ball of your right foot, bringing it up. With your exhale, open out to the side, but keep pressing down that left. And then pull it up, release, and let's use the ankle one way and the other. Bend up your left for the sciatic stretch. So doing cat-cow and the sciatic stretch is something you should do at least maybe twice a week. So have that in your little exercise arsenal, and then pull all this in towards the chest. Straighten out the left leg. Goal post arms, backs of the hands on the ground, and bring it all down. Once you're down, step onto the left thigh, left hand comes across and roll over. Look to your right. Come back, straighten out the leg, and take your belt or simply your legs straight up. You're using a belt, your left hand's on top as you open out to the side. Bring your attention, which means your energy, to your right leg, to your right hip as you press that down. And then pull it up, release, and take your ankle around one way and then the other. You'll find it crackles less when you move your ankle up in the air like that. Pull it up and put the ankle over the knee. Stay here if this is as much as you want and need. Otherwise, reach through and pull it into the chest. Straighten your right leg. This time, instead of the goalpost arms with the hands up, make goalpost palms down and elbows equal to shoulders. And take your leg down. Left foot steps on the thigh, right hand comes around as you draw it over to the right. And now you're thinking about your left shoulder staying down. So don't worry how far this right knee goes. It's all about the left shoulder. And then let's roll back and straighten out the legs. You're ready for Shavasana. So look up, see if from the middle of your brow down through your nose goes right to the middle of your heels, so that we know exactly where our body is in space and we're in a nice straight line. Relax the legs open, relax the hands open. If it's uncomfortable for you on your back, you can always do Shavasana sitting up. You can always bend the knees up. If you want more, you can go against the wall and keep your legs straight up against the wall. Make it into your practice, your comfort. As you lie here, letting go, you're inhaling exhaling. Don't follow any thoughts. Let them skip like stones in a pond. Let each thought just skip its way through your mind, and you have nothing to do with the direction it goes. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a deeper inhale and then a longer exhale. Imagine inhaling and bringing all that air to your heart center and feeling all the gratitude that you've gotten to this point, this day, this year, and then let it go. And then bring your first finger and thumb together. That's the root chakra. You're connecting yourself to the earth. You're feeling calm and concentrated. Take your thumb to your middle finger for patience. Take your thumb to your ring finger for energy, stability, and self-confidence. And then take your thumb to your pinky finger for intuition and feeling. Later, during the week, as you return to your breath, touch the tips of each of your fingers, and as you do so, say to yourself, I am at peace. And then one more time, I am good enough. Pull the knees up. Let's flatten out our spine. Turn to whichever side is your comfort side. In the evening, I like to turn to the left, the side of the moon, and the cooler side. In the daytime, let's turn to the right so we maintain some energy for our day. This is the pose, mimicking a fetal pose, a pose of birth, so that we look at each yoga session as a chance to restart our engine, recreate our life, and be new. So let's press up, bringing ourselves all the way back up, making fists and stretching the fingers, inhaling and exhaling. Bringing them together, bringing the elbows together, taking them under your chin and pressing back. As we raise our eyes upwards, this has the effect sometimes of having a spiritual feeling, and that's why you'll see it in so many faiths. People look up. It's the effect of the eyes glancing upwards, connecting to something beyond ourselves. And then take your head down, bring the hands up just to rest on your head. Don't push. Take the chin to the chest. Turn a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Bringing them in, heart center. Happy Thanksgiving to yourself, and happy Thanksgiving to all those you know and don't know. Namaste. Have a safe time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.